So I'm getting to the stream a little bit later than intended because I forgot today there's football. So sorry about that. Hopefully you're still on. All right, but what I'm doing is I've tested. I've been messing around. I heard that you couldn't drop below rank 15 once you got there, so I've been testing a new. Well, it's a form of the Hyrix offering deck that's available for Warlock, but I've just been messing around, kind of changing it back and forth and trying different things with it. And I've also, I guess it won't work while I'm in this app. Damn, that sucks. I've been using HS Replay, but I don't know if I exit out of this and try to open that if it's going to work. Let me give it a shot real quick. Alright, yeah, I got it to come up there. So let's see. So pretty much it shows you, obviously most people have seen this, it shows you your deck, what's left in it, what you've drawn, etc. I don't really care for that part because I can usually remember what I've drawn just fine and have a good idea of what the opponents have. What I like it for is, number one, look at down there, 5 and 3, keeps up with your win loss record, and even better, it goes even farther into settings. Shows you your win percentages versus different different heroes, and so that's nice too. Now you can pay for a premium version that comes with even further things. I saw that I can't believe this, but apparently it even goes as far as to tell you which mulligan to do, what turns to play your cards and stuff. To me, that's just ridiculous. If you're already net decking and then you have an app that's literally playing the game for you, what's the point in playing? But that's a discussion for another time, I guess. So we're just going to jump into a match. I guess first I can show a quick breakdown of the deck. Alright, you got Firefly just because he's low cost and adds another one, and you'll see the synergies that plays off of shortly. Flame Imp, I'm not a big fan of. Yeah, he's a 3/2 that only costs 1. He's also got Demon synergy with things like Void Analyst and Gul'dan. But that doing that 3 damage to yourself, I don't know if I'm going to keep him or not. Between that and Kobold and Vulgar Homunculus, you end up doing 3. I only one of the Flame Imp and the Librarian, so that's 4, and then, or I'm sorry, that's 5, and then another 8, or another 4 from the Vulgar, so that is 4 and 8, 12. So 12 damage to yourself is a lot, on top of the fact that you're already life tapping a lot for your hero power. You just end up doing more damage to yourself than it's worth, but I haven't figured out what to replace him with yet. So, anyways, Grim Rally, destroy a friendly minion, give your other minions +1/+1. So you're just trying to get a shit ton of minions out there so you can take advantage of that. This obviously it's just pretty much a cheaper version of your hero power that also gives you board presence. Soul Infusion, most people probably know what that does, but if you really want to be smart, I mean, most of the time it will work decent with any minion, but there's a couple of situations you really want to try to aim for. Voidwalker, just a cheap demon. Knife Juggler, I don't know if most versions of this run that, but you're summoning lots of minions, so why not? Spirit of the Bat gives a random minion in your hand +1/+1 when one dies. Void Analyst powers up your demons. Vulgar Homunculus gives you a 2/4 taunt. Doubling Imp. Obviously, you want to try to get like Void. So that's a good one for Soul Infusion. It's also good to have Void Analyst out there first, so you can end up with like just those two alone gives you a 5/5, 2/5/5s for 3. Stonehill, just a taunt minion. I like having taunts so the spirit doesn't get attacked. And he also gives you another taunt minion that you get to choose. Vicious Fledgling, this deck's obviously very, very aggressive. And that just gives you a way to apply tons of pressure. I run 2 arenas just because even more buff stats. Ravenous, I don't know if I'll keep him in there. He's 4/4/4, but he gets to adapt twice, and there's lots of weak minions to destroy. Serenite Chain Gang works good with Knife Juggler and just gives you 2 taunts. Despicable is a demon, obviously there's that synergy, and he's good. Doomguard, I'm not a big fan of Doomguard without Skull to bring him out and avoid his battle cry, but if you've got somebody close to lethal and he'll give you lethal, or if the other 2 cards are cards you really don't care about, then he's fine. Fungalmancer, obviously most people know what he does. Now this guy is the most important thing probably. If you make it to the late game, which oftentimes you don't, but you want to try to get this. Obviously, a board full of 1/1s is not a big deal at all, but you hit him. I'll always try to save one of my soul infusions for him. So then he's a 3/3 just like that. And then the spirit thing and the arena fanatics can buff him up even more. I had one game where he was a board full of 5/5s, so very, very powerful. Blood Reaver, obviously he brings back your demons and makes you have an incredible hero power. And then Sea Giant, since you got tons of minions on the board, boom, you got a cheap 8/8. So now let's just jump into a match. I'm actually currently on a 2-game winning streak with this deck, so if we win one more, we'll make it up to 5 stars of 15.